Hi there, I'm John Jorphy with All About Chippewa Valley. Happy holidays to you. I had the recent pleasure of learning side by side at a local home inspectors meeting and thought it was a great opportunity to see how well they work together, how they keep up with their education, and work as professionals in the Chippewa Valley. I'd encourage you to reach out to any of them for a pre-home inspection when you're looking to sell or list your property. And the reason why pre-home inspections are so valuable is that for the seller, they can fundamentally stage their house for the sale, for the listing. And when it comes to buyers coming through and seeing that inspection, that pre-inspection, they're going to have a higher level of comfort and more confidence to put probably a better offer in, or potentially even get multiple offers on a property because you've set the stage with a pre-home inspection. Thanks for your time and enjoy the rest of the video.
Hi, I'm Mark Stagg with Homestead Professional Inspections, and I'd like to talk a little bit about Wahi and our education program, what sets Wahi inspectors apart from other inspectors. All home inspectors in the state of Wisconsin are required to be licensed, and with that, they are required to have 20 hours each year of continuing education. What makes Wahi special is we actually provide all of our inspectors the opportunity through chapter meetings and state seminars to receive this continuing education from industry professionals, be it maybe a roofer or a siding expert or plumbers, electricians, something that is very important to your home. Another thing that sets Wahi apart is our pre-licensing training. In order to obtain a home inspector's license, you have to have so many hours of classroom and hands-on training. With Wahi, we have created a program where you actually meet these requirements through classroom and through hands-on training. It's really a great program, and it's one of the few in the country, if not the only one in the country. It adheres strictly to the Wisconsin standards of practice. So when you go in to take your test to become a home inspector, you're not going to have any surprises, because you've been trained on everything that the state requires of you.
Hi, my name is Steve Jennings. I'm with Best Choice Home Inspections. And my question today is, why do we want to do pre-inspections as far as a seller or a buyer? As far as the seller goes, it just gives you a great idea of what your house has, the pros and cons, and gives you a chance to look at that and consider the value that you do have. And as far as a seller also, it smooths out the whole process. The process of selling a house or buying a house is always tedious, and there's many steps, and this can smooth that out and make that go much faster.
Hi, I'm Dave Welch with Top Down Home Inspection out of Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin here. So I was asked what kind of technical areas do home inspectors go through in a house that you don't normally see in your initial walkthrough or before you've made an offer on the house. So there's a lot of different areas that we go into that you would never have time or the ability to go into: attic spaces, inside electrical panels, inside of the heating and cooling systems, to see if there's any problems that are going on there that could be safety related and or moisture related damages and things like that. So most home inspectors are at a property for 2.5 hours, and a lot of your showings are usually only a half an hour to 45 minutes. So there's a lot of things that even as a trained person takes 2 to 2.5 hours to go through. So these are some of the things that you'll benefit from getting a home inspection. Thanks.
Hi, I'm James Davis with Ideal Inspection Services. My question today: what does a home inspector check? What does a report look like? Can you summarize a home inspection checklist? So, home inspection, we are going to take a look at, I'm going to start on the outside looking at siding, soffit, fascia, windows, doors, roof, structure. Inside, I'm going to go through the plumbing, the heating, the electrical, the attic, the foundation, basically everything I can get my hands on. Very specifically, we look for items that significantly impact the lifespan of the structure or the safety of the occupants. Now, I'm going to go through a checklist which is going to have basically step-by-step every item, whether it's your walkways and your driveways or your plumbing and your fixtures. But as I fill out my report, it's only going to show in the report that you see the items that I use. So you don't have to sift through all of the mess, all of the jargon, all of the extra stuff that I don't use in the report. So you're going to have a very clean, easy to read report. And you also have a summary page that gets any of the bigger ticket items so that you and your real estate professional can sit down and do any negotiations you choose at that point.
Hi, my name is Pete Sultan of Sultan's Home Inspections here in Eau Claire. My question this evening was, can a buyer accompany and be present for the inspection? And absolutely. We highly recommend that the buyers be accompanied along with the inspection, so we can show all the things about the house, all the components and everything, as the inspection is being done, the things that are found. And it's a great opportunity to learn about the house. We show all the components of the house, the mechanical things, and how everything's work. So it is very important and very informative for the buyers or anyone to be present on the inspection.
Hi, my name is Matt with A to Z Inspections, and I'm going to talk about what are the most important aspects to maintain or manage a house. And everything for me goes back to gutters and grading. Having good gutters on your house, it's not required, but it's definitely needed. And grading to divert the water away from the property are some of the biggest things. With those things, you can virtually eliminate water in the basement, and it'll save you a lot of money up front and later on.
Hi, I'm David Orch with Housemaster Home Inspection. I'm part of the Wisconsin Association of Home Inspectors. And so the question I have is, can I review the inspection with you after I receive it? And the answer is absolutely. I think all of our inspectors would be glad to go through it. As a matter of fact, as well, I strongly encourage the customer to be with me at the inspection at all times, so I can go through the whole house with them with all the different elements and explain it along the way. But having that report in hand is critical, and any questions along the way, we'd be glad to go over that afterwards.
Hi, my name is John with New Age Inspection. My question is, what all does a home inspection involve? And a home inspection, we are basically general contractors. We come in, or general practitioners. We come in, take a look at the home, and if we find issues with the plumbing, electrical, or foundation or roof, we can refer to have a specialized contractor come in, so we can have recommend a foundation contractor take a look at foundation issues that we find, an electrician for electronic or electrical issues that we find. And when it comes to other types of services, there are some other inspectors that offer well and septic inspections along with mold testing, energy audits. It really just kind of depends on what you're looking for when buying a home.
My name's Terry Elliott, and my company is Chippewa Valley Home Inspections. I've been asked today to possibly define some safety hazards that inspectors would put on their reports. We look at electrical issues, such as inside of a panel. We look for, the scorching on wires and burnt breakers. We test the outlets, make sure GFCIs are functional, protect you from shock in wet locations. Very important today. You see little kids running around with tablets and cell phones, and they're looking to plug them in, and they don't know it's not safe to plug them in close to water. Foundation issues can be a major expense when you're purchasing a home. Roof issues, shingles, structural issues with a home, whether it's a broken beam or a broken truss. The lack of hand railings in these homes, because it's, to have that grasp to help you up and down the steps is important. And these are all, these will all be defined by a Wahi home inspector and put in a report that's very easy for a customer to read, so that so that they know what's going on with the home, and number two, that they can repair them.